Anthony Arden aka Tony Kabaka, one of the most prominent youth leaders in Nigeria, believed to have thousands of youths very loyal to him, during the week, came out with a video press release to confirm before the general public that he was invited by the Economic and Financial Crimes Commission, EFCC, over petitions and allegations of Naira abuse, stating that he honored the invitation because nobody is above the law, but he decided to issue the video press release because of Albert Obese, a loyalist of the immediate past Edo State Governor, Godwin Obaseki, whom he accused of always insulting him and trying to spoil his name on social media. Thus, he issued a threat message to pluck off his teeth and break his bones with his own bare hands anytime Albert Obese, who is currently living in London, comes to Nigeria, adding that, since his parents cannot call him to order, and if Albert Obese ever insults him on social media platforms again, his parents' home will be visited and the parents will start feeling the heat. Although, in less than 24 hours after issuing the statement, Tony Kabaka issued another video press release at night, apologizing to the parents of Albert Obese and withdrew his apparent threat messages earlier issued against them, but hours after issuing the apology message on Tuesday. On Wednesday, Albert Obese cried out on social media, raised an alarm that his own house situated at a Magba area in Benin City has been attacked and properties destroyed by people he suspected to be Tony Kabaka and his boys. Emphasizing that nobody is above the law in the first video he issued, Tony Kabaka said he went to EFCC office as invited and his lawyer took him on bail, saying, he wonders why Albert Obese is going about on social media platforms giving all manners of narratives as if he has done something wrong to honor EFCC invitation. Tony Kabaka also accused Albert Obese of being the alleged instigator that went about and started reposting the videos of him spraying money at 3 different ceremonies which he said made EFCC to invite him. According to Tony Kabaka, the videos of the alleged abuse of Naira notes were events that were held long ago, a period he said he never knew the government was really serious about the CBN Act of Naira abuse. Stressing that the videos and the events were recorded and held long ago before his close associate and co-official colleague in the Edo State government, Kelly Akumboa aka Ebo Stone, allegedly violated the Naira abuse laws, which he was also invited by the EFCC. While apologizing to Albert Obese parents over his comments and apparent threat, Tony Kabaka listed many wrongs the London-based Albert Obese has allegedly committed against him, which include allegedly instigating the then-Governor Godwin Obaseki to demolish his hotel, the T. Latifa Hotel and Suites that was demolished in 2020 by the former governor on the ground that the hotel was built on government primary school land, even when an High Court had issued a restraining order in 2019, ordering the then-Governor Obaseki to stop the demolition plan. The High Court later ruled against the Edo State government and ordered the government to rebuild the hotel and hands it over to the owner, Tony Kabaka. Although the Edo State government appealed against the High Court ruling, but few months ago, the appeal court also ruled and affirmed the decision of the lower High Court. Continuing, Tony Kabaka, who was the chairman of Akugbe Ventures, a revenue collecting agency who were in charge of revenue collections during the time of Senator Adams Oshiomhole as Edo State Governor, also accused Albert Obese of being the one that went publicly to tell the world that he celebrated having 2 billion Nairas as his own savings. Tony Kabaka added that, since Albert Obese allegedly told the whole world that he celebrated having 2 billion Nairas of his own, he knows what he has been facing and the issues the alleged statement has caused him. Reacting, Albert Obese said he has done nothing wrong by alerting the public that Tony Kabaka has been arrested and that shouldn't warrant him to start threatening him and his parents. Albert Obese, who appeared furious over the apparent message issued against his parents by Tony Kabaka, insulted the youth's leader specifically with the word "waka," saying, this is the first time he's insulting Tony Kabaka because the Edo State government revenue enforcement consultant, Tony Kabaka, insulted his parents. Albert Obese went further to make more allegations against Tony Kabaka and his close associates in the Edo State government over revenue collections. Albert Obese alleged that Tony Kabaka and one of his associates in the employment of Edo state government in charge of revenue matters are using their personal bank accounts to collect revenue from taxpayers in the state, adding that the alleged diversion of government revenues into the personal accounts is the source through which Tony Kabaka allegedly gets money he sprays and allegedly abuses at ceremonies. Albert Obese went further to show an apparent video evidence of a payment receipt of 300,000 Nairas allegedly paid into the personal account of one of the said associates of Tony Kabaka. Dismissing the insinuations that he was the one that planned and attacked his own house at Amagba, Albert Obese said, "A lot of people saw Tony Kabaka at the Amagba area on Wednesday before his house was attacked." Albert Obese added that it was one bride that took Tony Kabaka and his boys to show, attack and destroy his house. As at the time of filing in this news report on Thursday afternoon, the Edo State Police Command of the Nigeria Police Force is yet to react over the incident.
He said midday detention. Normally, I want to say something here. Is it bad if you are invited by EFCC? Am I above the law? I'm not above the law. EFCC invited me. I went there. They asked me question about this video. A video that concerns Mary B marriage. So that is the video Abba started trending. And the one of Abba Olita and Akpe's father's burial. 3 video. I went there to defend it. I went there. Really, that video is long. Before Eboston was arrested. When Eboston was arrested, I think since then, everybody changed the narrative of spray money. You understand? Because we now know that this law is very serious. So for you, Albert, to come and be bringing, you are not the one telling EFCC what to do. EFCC don't even watch your page. EFCC, they are doing their job, normal duty. Am I above the law? Albert. I was invited by EFCC. I went there for questioning. After everything, my lawyer took me on bail. I came back home. You started doing video that I'm on detention. Eh? Albert. Obame awawe. Don't kabazo. Obame awawe. Nuke ziba, nuke gbe. Mewe gbe kan. Ya nema mi redu. Ya tamao. Ya nera no migo ongwe gwa. We. Abas. Wesha, ewebo why you are not coming to Nigeria again? The way I look at you. You have been insulting everybody, even to the palace. You. Don't worry. I'm waiting for you one day so that we jump one-on-one. Let me break your wrist. I break your jaw. You know me now. Can I describe myself for you again about? That is it. The answer is no. Until when you fall back, may God let you fall back home. May God bring you back home one day. May one thing bring you to Nigeria. Then you know you are talking to. I'm doing this video because of that. We are about now me Kabaka take the share. No worry. If I catch you, you will receive my blow about. Not when you never talk for my body. Say me take detention. Whether na your papa, you already detention. What am I go? Not because you did London, you get mad. Because you did London, you get mad. About if I catch you, carry on, follow me. You know me. You say your pa, your mama did detention. And they do all this nonsense. Your family, they look you. They never advise you. But when I don't meet you, they'll come to shout like Chihuahua. No worry. You don't try me. No worry. Make devil put you come Nigeria one day. May you see what I go use you and see about. And what better be you are. We're not going to be out. So good better be you. You are no over. I don't be you no over. Or I'm when you they talk to me about. Wait for me.
I want to say this, that going forward, because of Tony Kabaka's threat to my life and that of my parents, anything that concerns Edo matter, I want to remove my hand.
The special advisor to Governor
I want to remove my hand so that I will get peace and my family will get peace. Because this one that they are threatening me and threatening my family, enough is enough. But the truth remains that Tony, for the first time, I want to insult you because you insult my parents. Tony. I can work by who born you? Who born you? This process has been ongoing. Who born you? Now, see what you carry me come. He went to only get well, it's Iyamu. Well, it's Iyamu, the number 2 man for Atalakpa, used his personal account to collect government revenue. Tony Kabaka is the 001 of Atalakpa recovery nonsense where they create. Why this man? Well, it's well, they call Baba Iyam. Now he be 002. Now, these guys are moving from shop to shop in Edo, extorting poor, innocent Edos, hardworking, struggling, innocent Edos. Now, it get people when they buy scrap, when they buy all those condemned iron. I spoke with 3 of them. They said under Obaseki, nobody came to them to harass them.
That was the scenario at
but Atalakpa recovery, led by Tony Kabaka and Weliti Iyamu, they have been moving from shop to shop. You have Hausas, Igbos, and some people doing the business. They said they are going to be paying 300,000 to Tony Kabaka. 300,000. This is what they do. If they reach your shop, they will load your iron. When you don't buy from all these outside people, they will load the iron for motor. They will seize their skin. Now they say they beat up one guy, so that the guy don't get choice. That's to pay. Now the receipt when they issue the guy. This is the receipt when they issue the guy. When it is, when they call Baba Iyam, this man, we don't know his sex, use his personal account to collect 300,000. Exactly what the Apple Store they do with PSROT. Now they don't know who give the POS when they collect money. Personal account, 300,000. Now here, Tony Kabaka, they make money when they're going to spread for party. They live lavish life. That's why they want to shut me up. They want to shut me up and threatening my parents, threatening me that I should not come to Nigeria. Because they know that if Abatoma is shut up, they will descend on the poor masses.
For the video I do earlier today, you know, when you are angry, there's some words you use. So after going back and I received a lot of calls, a lot of people were not happy with me because of the parents of Abat talk to. You know, it's so sad when you see somebody insulting you every day. For over 8 years now, this boy is insulting me, calling me source of name. So I'm doing this video to sincerely apologize to the parents of because the innocence of what is going on. It's because of the anger and the way he was insulting me, the way he's still doing it. The parents are really innocent. So I sincerely apologize. Era back to Yaba, Era more Ewa in your mom. Era mom in your mom. They know we were very bad inside. I saw the video yesterday. Early this morning, after my video, so I really felt bad. How about a moment? It's a problem here.
The roads linking the area were
drawn from the Nigerian police and the Nigerian the special advisor to Governor oh no, because of you were better okay I don't know what I've done to that body. They have been doing me, dragging a lot of money, even to the extent of the partner. So I don't, since your son is untouchable, it's okay. Anytime I am in my way, I'll be under me. Where's the Wadomo? If you do, Nimo Sewa agree. I'm apologizing to the entire people that wish me well, that were calling me, that tried to take the parents out of it. May God bless you all. He's a good guy. But I also sit down and think back. Really, he's a good guy. But you know it's very painful when somebody that is not to your age or your last born insulting you like a baby every time, bullying on me. This boy went as far to lure the government to destroy my hotel. This boy went as far as to telling the world that I celebrate 2 billion. Since then, I know what I faced. Since they destroyed my hotel, I know what I've been facing. I lost my hotel was destroyed. My passport that I used to travel all over the world was inside my safe. I lost it. Since then, I've not traveled anywhere in this country. So it's so painful. So seeing about doing all those things is very painful to me because with what I face, with the challenge I face. So, well, because of the masses and the public, I apologize sincerely to the family of Abba. Thank you.
That was the scenario at
Say this to you.
Suite.
This boy bright. Don't already said to the Kabaka away. Then with Dalit way injured. We know why Dalit is injured.
Residents and shop owners
Blood,
watched
eh?
helplessly as the hotel
Blood
was
need to
demolished,
drop.
said to be
Now why the boy
erected on
blood
government
drop?
land.
For that place. Now why he injured? Carry better injury come out. Carry better injury come out. That boy where Papa Fed be parliament. We get beards. We're gonna beat people for tribunal. Now he injured. The Sharia brother, now drive to the laws. So it's not a matter of who go there. Everybody saw Tony in Amagba. Is it a secret? Everybody saw Tony in Amagba. They do what Oduka go there. And then they regret that they pay media to come do damage control. He came down. He come down for town hall. Say, oh, what possible? Then the bright carry and go to my house. That's secret. Tony, don't feel like you are not a coward. If you are not a coward, deny. I don't want to know rugged. You should be able to say yes. Now me, Tony, I carry out the threat as the APC youth leader to destroy Batomate house. That's how to know a real man. If I do anything, I will never deny. I think before I act. Maybe will not really be orientation for the NBA. For the NBA, when you talk for BBC, say you join. Eh? Now you talk for BBC, say you be NBA member. So you don't destroy my house, Abi? It's okay.
The court case on hotel and suite spans
just carry go destroy my house. You know what? That is a blood spill. If you look at the furnitures of that house, if you look at the AC sharp, now old furnitures, now old things that they there. And all you have to call the court. Nigerians, I don't know why you cannot send message or voice note. Must you call me? I have received over 150 calls, 200 calls. I want to pick up the calls. Even if you are trying to show solidarity, send message or voice notes. I think they play as I drive. I can't pick your call. Nigerians can never send message. Must you call me to advise me? Do I look like one of them says? Now today they start threatening me. Say, brother, I might never go there. Cass never talk many times. Tony don't threaten me and my family yesterday. This morning, they said he was going to my family house. Say, I go beg my papa. I don't know who advise him. I don't know who advise you. Who advise you when you don't go, eh? The person really like you. If you want to do propaganda, use body rub them. Maybe you see my dad like illiterate. Maybe they need to tell you my dad's story. When you say stubbornness, you take out from my father. Or you teach us that you can be stubborn but don't be a thief. She's like, bro, reach this level. My father never borrow money once. I'm very sure this is my wife, you know me. She knows I never borrow money once. You want to follow the propaganda. You are threatening to buy them. So if you like, you go anywhere. You are on your own. Tony Kabaka, what's in my house doing?
OsazuwaAkonedo, bringing you the news in a more digital way.